Okay. Welcome to post commentary for the Missionari thing by Mr. Javelin. As you can see here, just a little bit of background. I lost my hard drive that had all my old builds on it, but I must have been playing the patched Silent Line version. So, yeah, I had to make a bunch of new builds. As you can see here, I'm loading the AC data, or the AI arena data. And I guess we get right into it. Or no, what do? I go back and load? Oh, I guess I'm checking to see that I've loaded the right version, that I'm not loading 10 instead of 9, or 10 instead of 1, sorry. And then here we go, off into the AI arena. First one, a D87. So got a tank, got a little MG thing. And what am I playing here? Oh yeah, I made this funky plasma rifle grenade AC with like just standard vacuums. And of course I just decided that bullying it is the best course of action because that's just how you do. That's how you handle tanks, is you use bullying super slow. Oh, and then about this point I find out that it has crow, and then vertical missiles, and I'm like, oh no, I'll decoy it, don't worry. And then the decoy doesn't work because vertical missiles track you instead of decoys, so you gotta stay breathing by the decoy or else it'll go wild. Here I land a shot, and crow activates again. So for folks who don't know Ogen, crow is an extension on your shoulders that prevents the opponent from locking. That's like an ECM thing. And for a tank to have it, that's really fucking annoying, because I can't do anything about that. You can't shoot it while crow is active. But grenade and plasma seems to do pretty good damage. I'm happy about that. Maybe I'm trying to decoy these missiles. I'm just closing them like this thing can't really touch me in close combat, so I'm just going to shoot it a bunch. And wow, plasma rifle has a lot of fire rate, I didn't realize. I got like 2 or 3 shots really quickly there. I'm just sitting here getting my energy back. Eating missiles because decoys are dumb. I'm just gonna kill it with little bits. Yeah, the missiles finish it. So much for that guy. So what's next? So we got a hover build, nice. What is that on Mach? Okay, nice. It's got a sniper, and then I can't tell what that last weapon is. Is it like a chain gun or something? Can you use like back weapons on a hover and like have them work, or what? Or is this gonna be? I don't know. That looks like it might be H+. I can't actually tell. Anyways, I'm killing with missiles right now. Ouch! You're not spraying me with missiles. Oh, so it's back weapon with missiles. It's got like those weird spread missile types where they go out in like, the 4 cardinal directions. I don't think I've ever seen this hit very hard. Just hit it all. Speaking of hitting hard, how's the range is a number on that thing? And I get overheated apparently. Maybe by those missiles? I can't tell. I don't know if that's good heat. When you get into close combat, oh yeah, it does have a back chamber. That's what that is. More missiles this way. Oh, plasma catches it right in the tailpipe. And missile swarm gets it. Cool. Yeah, so this is just a little MSGR midweight thing. It's, I don't know, it exists. I don't think it's probably any good, but I put it together in a pinch, I think, and just used it throughout this. Let's see, I recorded this. I don't know when I recorded this. It's been a while since I got the Javelinas. So I don't actually myself remember the rules of this. Oh, this is a cool build. So it uses H+ to use that Garyon on the back, and then it has a side sniper. That's sick. And it's on spine, I think. That's cool. Anyhow, I don't remember the rules for this. I don't remember if there's like no ACs switching allowed. I'm pretty sure that I did change ACs, and I don't know if you're supposed to go until you die or what the deal is there. I think I had a few deaths throughout this, but I don't remember where or at what points. But I just kept playing because I wanted to see what all the builds were. And I also don't know what the deal is with the AI and like staying far the fuck away from me behind buildings, because I think I just take advantage of this and orbit the fuck out of these things. Though they're not taking much damage from the orbits, so that's in their favor, I suppose. Oh my god, look at all those decoys. Look at them just shit out decoys. Look at all there's like 6 decoys in a row. Maybe that's how you get the AI to decoy missiles. You just shit out a fuck ton of them. I'm used to playing patch, so like, throwing out a decoy is something that we can punish, because there's like a long reload time before we can use any of the weapons. Same thing with orbits, so playing basic again probably was something I wasn't used to. Oh, also if I remember right, because I lost my my keyboard setup or whatever, my controls when my hard drive took a shit, I had to like rebind the controls to this game, and so I think I fuck up my purge buttons like 3 times in this series, maybe more. But that's just stuff to worry about later. This fight is kind of one-sided. Like I don't even think this thing has shot at me, even though it has a pretty cool combo, I think, of a back laser and a sniper. I think that's something that I have on the tank that I use in this series too. Look at those fucking decoys, holy shit. But yeah, that it just can't fucking can't land a hit on this locking as well. Okay, there it goes, lands over. But locking on is so difficult with that kind of thing. Because what, special lock? Or no, it's widen shot and then narrow deep? Whatever the fuck. Out of orbits here. Yeah, and I purged my grenade on accident because I'm like, oh, oops. Trying to get to the fucking orbit part. A little boost around here. And then bam! There's your happy laser. Plasma's really cool. I'm glad I made a plasma AC with this. Playing with Numera, you really turned me on to like hit and run plasma style attacks. That sort of glide boost in and just hammer them with something that's high burst and then get the fuck out. Of course, it's not called glide boost in this game, but I'm so conditioned by playing Armored Core 5 and Verdict Day that I'm just going to call it glide boost. What is this? Kale! He's got a howitzer and a Zook and an RJ, and I go to swap builds to the Yiv guy! I like the Yiv head. I think it looks really cool. I throw a radar on there just so I can do radar things. Do I use a tank here? That'd be crazy of me. No, we'll go to the Yiv build. It has a rifle which I believe is standard lock in this standard game, which I think meta is just you're supposed to use wide and shallow and everything. So I think I probably do have lockbox issues on this, considering it's supposed to be a very close quarters build. It's got a rather rifle and a shotgun now. I don't clear the building, that's embarrassing. Anyhow, we shoot this guy a bunch, I assume. Oh, okay, is it heat howitzer? Or maybe just the standard howitzer and the bazooka overheating immediately. That's interesting. Well, I guess I had overused it, so my heat level would be very high. Anyhow, wow, that's a lot of damage dealt very quickly. Look at this fucking decoy, it's hilarious. So, 256k, this is pretty quickly here. He's about to die. Oh, okay, so this is one of the deaths, air quotes, as I get pushed the fuck out of bounds. So if you're keeping score here, this is where I lose the event and am cancelled forever and am fully disgraced because I lost in like the first data pack. But I probably felt like, yeah, that's fucking dumb. Let's just fight this dude again because ring outs are silly. And if I remember, particularly this map, the boundary on it is really fucking tight. Or I guess it's just all old game maps. That's what I remember. I think that's like a dog laying next to him, fucking ripping his ass up. Very amusing. Wow, look at that Zook really. Zook and Yeet howitzer is a cool combo. I think I'm trying my best to be a cool cat and dodge all that shit, but I'm absolutely not having a very good time with it, considering I'm getting hit by it. Maybe I'm dodging too. Yeah, ripping down a little bit. Yeah, just rifle and shotgun down. Oh, big stun there, jeez. That's a cool angle. If the fucking shotgun would fire a little bit faster, I mean, like when your AC takes its time to ready the gun and then fire it in from the left hand, that would be a really cool moment there. But alas, you have to sort of predict when you're going to be able to have a lock with that thing, or when it's even going to fire, because there's such firing delay on it. Just old gen things, alas. Missionari 1. Is that everything in Missionari 1? We have Walker left. And this guy is Zook and Grenade, which is cool. And who did I change to? Oh, okay, the Celtling. Alright, so for those of you who are familiar with Celtic Spear, he had this fucking build which was basically, I think, just like a mini Sawa, and it was either a mini Sawa or a PK, and the rest of this build basically was just like a think about orbits, missiles, and then the left arm missile. And basically what you do with this setup is you run away and DPS people while you're running away, because the weapons are really accurate. The left-hand missile can break people's what are they called? Decoys, the things that are all over the screen right now that the AI is spamming for some reason. And then you can slip in a big missile volley or get some orbits in. As you can see, like it doesn't seem like it would do a lot of damage, but the my version uses it's called the Shade laser rifle. And it fires fast, it's accurate, and I think I have all the energy amplification optionals on this build. The Purge, so I got Purge right somehow. But yeah, the damage adds up quick if you just engage directly into it, like this AI bot is doing. And I remember I couldn't fit it on the, what is it, the X legs? I can't remember which ones they are. The ones that are slightly lighter than this HRJ, so they're on whatever legs that is. And it's slightly heavier. I think I have the B head on there, just because I had the weight. Yeah, jump cut to Missionari 2. EK01. The fucking Groa core. Look at that disgusting build. That's something that I would build in fucking patch. Oh, and I'm playing a tank for this. That's cool. Yeah, so, greetings. This is my tank thing. We have the fucking Variant because it's just a cool weapon. It's fun to use. It actually apparently shaves off quite a lot of AP when you're with it. You're using energy extensions because those are cheap as shit. And a tank. And that's how you gotta play tanks. I've seen Gilbert's playthrough of Missionari, and I thought it was really neat. I think he used a H+ build. I kind of vaguely know what the metagame is in Silent Line, but I don't like human plus builds, and as you can see, I haven't equipped like the what is it, whatever that gun is. Oh no, I purged all my fucking shit! Oh my god, I purged my left sniper, and now I have to rifle this guy to death. Holy fuck. Oh my god, well while I struggle to rifle this heavily armored AC to death... Oh, I have missiles too, okay. How do I win this? What the hell? Anyways, I don't have the MG800 on any of these builds, and I didn't make some disgusting heavyweight with 2 shields and like the triple missile or whatever. So I'm trying to play this, I don't know, in a way that would not be super scummy. I don't know how scummy the builds in this get, or at least rather I don't remember. I think that the fucking Gold Tank is in here, the Wakebound, and that thing's terrifying, but it's nowhere near as dangerous as when Walker himself is playing it. The kind of builds that take advantage of like just really busted part combinations, you know, I didn't really feel comfortable using those in a kind of like a fun setting like this, where you're playing like a bot arena. Like this is basically just a bunch of bot packs. That's cool as shit, in my opinion, to do this kind of thing. It's kind of like fighting a UNAC or whatever, just the AI arena. I think custom is a really neat concept, and I didn't feel like squandering that experience by playing really overpowered shit that would just be recoil and hold triggers. So here I am struggling to rifle this thing to death. That's hilarious. Although speaking of the bots in these packs, I don't know how they're ordered. Like it seems to be vaguely based on like how dangerous they are, I guess. Because, I mean, they do get more challenging as the fights go on, but, like, if I remember, the fucking Gold Tank is, like, really early in these packs, too. It's like that shit would probably, on its own, kill everything else in the, bot packs. Like, I don't think any AIAC could beat that thing. It's just too tanky, and it does way too much fucking DPS. You'd have to run out of ammo or something. Or at least you'd have to, like, use a brain. I don't know. So yeah, that guy got rifled to death. That's funny. The anti-AC rifle, or whatever this one is, the 350 damage one, is it 350 damage and 350 ammo, or or 150 ammo? I can't fucking remember. 160? Fuck it. What is this? 5008? I'm gonna fight it with... the plasma thing? Kelton? The Yiv monster! Nice. No. Okay, we're gonna go back to the tank. Or, oh, plasma thing. Cool. So what is this? Yo, Zook arms! Holy shit, is that a pulse cannon on the back? That's a really cool build. That's pretty nifty. Okay, so how's this fight go? Because the Zook arms are like really dangerous. I remember Gilver fought me a couple times using the weapon arms, and like he would just get in your face and just fucking kill you. And there we go, take one blast there, and after the pulse kind of comes out, it's kind of done some decent damage. Wow, okay, turns out grenade and plasma and missiles do a lot of damage. Yeah, oh my god, what the fuck? Oh, I guess because weapon arms don't give you any defenses, right? That's why he's so squishy. So much for that fight. Wow, that ended really quickly. That's a curious way to balance weapon arms. I don't know. I agree maybe more with how they balance them in VD, where they don't really give you defenses, but they do give you some AP, so it's like you're not totally fucked, because threshold defenses are everything in VD. The fuck was I gonna say next? Oh, yeah, missiles. I don't know how I feel about missiles in old gen. They feel really decisive. Like, if you get a couple of good missile volleys, you've basically just fucking won. What does this matter? Holy shit. So 2 machine guns, some kind of a back grenade, and I think that's back ammo pod? That looks kind of nasty. 9001 AP. That looks nice. Okay, I'm gonna come with this guy with missiles. He's more aggressive than some of the other AI, so I start backing off, I think, right? I'm just gonna strafe him with missiles. The single fire missile, this starter missile shit, like this is the best missile, hands down, I've ever experienced in any fucking armored core game. And that's particularly because you can just turn on your extensions whenever you want to fire a huge volley or not. And having control over like a cheap, easily spammable missile that can link into relations that deal a fuck ton of damage, you can launch 4 missiles at once. That's good. That's really good shit. Look at all this fucking decoys. Oh my god, I love this AI. It just shits out a fuck ton of decoys and gets anything. I think I was just like not used to that because I was so used to decoys being like, okay, you can only throw out 1, maybe 2, and then like you can't immediately start firing a machine at you. It looks like grenade and plasma will carry the day. Probably going for this over here. Oh, he fucking decoyed. Oh, that's another thing that I recall about people playing this game competitively is they like playing without the thing that tells them what the enemy AC has equipped at the moment. I don't know if the AI is playing with that effectively, or like they can just see what I have out, and when they see that I'm using missiles, they just immediately shit out decoys. That'd be a curious thing to see how the AI takes that, because technically it has perfect information unless the game somehow tells it that it doesn't. But that'd be probably too complex for a PS2 game. Oh no, I'm out of plasma ammo, so I guess that's just a grenade this guy? Are we in a grenade fight? Is that how they're just gonna end? No, it's still a missile ammo, right? So clearly a missile to that. Okay, trying to look for a grenade hit. There's a grenade hit. Okay. Maybe I was trying to style on him or something. Damn, I should have got water. This segment of the video. I think I'm just going to break this into sections. So this is Missionari 1 through 5. Those different bot packs, and I think this video is like, what, like 40 minutes long? Oh, jeez. Yeah, we got 20 minutes to go. I need a drink. Ah, Felix. Who is Felix? He's, what did I see? A Sawa? That's cool. Well, I'm gonna fight with the tank. Nice. Nice choice, me. Does he have Sawa Blade Turbo Missile? Okay, on like the RVE legs? That's kind of sick. That's kind of classic, actually. I mean, that sounds like an H+ kind of thing, though, because I don't think you can fit Triple Missile and the Sawa on a build like that. Even though the RVE has like a lot of, like leg weight, leg carrying capacity. I think I'm worried about putting this over here. Yeah, that shit's nasty. It does a lot of damage. 300 damage at once. Oh, and then quickly I realized I don't want to be here taking a Sawa to the face, so I glad this the fuck out of there. And we're like, okay, let's shoot the Bulgarian. Oh no, he's right in my face. I get a quick snapshot off. Nice. I keep trying to get snapshots on him. Yeah, it's just not working with that special Y-Class. I'm overheated. I'm like, oh fuck. Can I keep trying to Gurian him? Am I really committed to that? Yeah, before the decoy, and then, yeah, I guess we just right this snapshot. Yeah. This is maybe the most overpowered setup I have, I think. It's just that rifle and sniper rifle alone will probably kill a number of ACs. So I think probably in some perverted sense of fairness, I equip that only on the tank. Although actually I have a pretty busted combo. I have a Wake build. It's like a Wake heavyweight that has what is it called, Griffin and the anti-AC rifle, and I think that's pretty powerful. Just because I have energy extensions, you can just maneuver for days, keep shooting, and that's kind of a lot of damage. Maybe not as good as like machine gun and shotgun, or machine gun and sniper rifle. You know, the 800 MG. But I guess I pretended to build ACs kind of based around the ban list, even though I'm using like the 70-shot sniper here. Oh god, nice drawing shot. Another one? Oh, delightful. I get overheated though from the players. What is this? Is this heat handgun and something else? It's a cool missile type. Is he waiting for locks or is he just letting me have it? Looks like it's almost firing with the fucking micro missile. Can't tell what kind of missile it is. I'll have to go back and check. Keep going. Yikes. Oh, okay, so we trade missile noise there and you're done. Such is the life of the hover, or not a hover, a light quad. No defenses on that shit. I nearly died there in that tank, that's kind of sad. Because that probably could have been a really easy fight with anything else. But yeah, there you go, eating missiles just does a fuck ton of damage. Back in Missionari 2, we're finishing Missionari 2. Now here's the jump cut to Missionari 3. Dragon's Breath, that's cool. Zelzy! This is an RJ with super gas, super machine gun, or super gas, super shotgun. Very nifty. It's actually a pretty nice build. I didn't see what kind of missile he had, but he's clearly got some missile. So that's probably the kind of build that you don't want to let get close to. Is he rocking you? No, that's the Gatling shotgun. The thing is, it actually does kind of a lot of damage really quickly. So I'm just going to backdoor with the Cutman, because backdooring with the Cutman is how you win. Oh no! I fucking glad you didn't move the ball, that's awful. Yeah, thankfully this weapon is like super laser accurate, and then having this thing stand under orbit fire is probably a little bit different. Also, it's pretty solid. Orbit cannons are such a fucking cool pieces to it. It was actually kind of threatening. It was overheated in 3K, so probably would have killed him. Yeah, the shotgun shotgun in this is just really strong. So it's pretty hard to get away from things. Like, even if you do overboost out of the way, like, it's not that powerful and it doesn't carry you very far, and it drains your generator. And, like, you can just normal boost after somebody if you have good enough boosters. Speaking of overboost, I kind of like in this game it has like a certain cooldown to it. I think it'd be even cooler if that cooldown was like tied to your core unit, right? Because in 4 and in 4th gen and 5th gen, you can just do it whenever you want. Like you just fucking press the button and you're going. I think it'd be cool to experiment with having that on cooldown that's determined by your card choices, whether it's like a generator and like a connectivity stat on your core or something. Anyhow, Optic Fight's head for that missiles. Shooting missiles at me, eating shit from this laser. This laser's pretty good actually, it's like a 300 damage? 250? But it does have a machine gun, right? Yeah, there's backhoe in it. This is mean, I shouldn't use the Cutman on this. This would have been would have made for a much more interesting fight if I used a different CF. Yeah, I don't think that's the 800 MG, it's just not even doing any damage with it. Alas, is that heavy? For medium heavy? How did you do that? Alas, poor heavyweight. Yes, dog, come on. Just rolling over. Oh, fucking adorable dog. Okay, Missionari 2, so that was Spec. This is Dragon's Head. Oh, yo, look at that quad. Okay, energy machine gun, heat howitzer, grenade and Gatling. That is cool. That is cool. It's like a heavy quad too. But that's like kind of a problem. So, like, for one, quads are stuck on the ground in this game. I need to use cannons anyways. And two, it's got like an energy weapon, which means it's got to get... One, it's got to get close to use it because it's an energy shotgun. And two, that means it's like expending energy to get close to you to use the energy-using weapon. It's also got a heat answer, which is actually just cool as shit. It's sort of rapid fire, sort of has stun on it, overheats you. And if it's got a gatling on the back too, then yeah, it's accumulating damage like that. Or hitting you with like small grenade stuff. Yeah, cool build. Having the problem that most AI seem to have, where they just sit at range and let me shoot them. Oh, look, I'm walking around. Demolish that building, and it's actually flipped off even further in the distance. Four quads just getting shot and shit. Oh, that heat howitzer does start racking up some heat on me. Overheated and grenaded. Oh, nice little stun there. I like her done appreciates that. Really done appreciates that. Trying to grenade it, I just switch back to missiles because they're such a reliable weapon in almost every range. Orbits, yeah, orbits and missiles. You could say maybe I'm being cheap by just using it on basically every fucking build, but it's like I have no other options to put in my shoulder units because I'm not up high. There's just nothing else that's quite as good or weight efficient. And plasma and grenade. Grenade. Boom. And there we go. And then yeah, the MSGR legs are really cool. They're the sort of Tolma in this series, or like the heavyweight leg that snuck into the midweight leg that snuck into the heavyweight category. I do like that that kind of trope in Armored Core games. It's kind of like the Alva armor from Souls 2 and Souls 3, where it's like, hi, I'm like medium armor, but I also have good poise. What the fuck is this thing? It's another cool heavy quad. What is it got? I just wasn't fucking paying attention. I was off in my head talking about Dark Souls. Doing that passive shit where it's just sitting there behind the building. It's just gonna get orbited. Orbit cannon, great weapon. Great weapon. Plasma a whole bunch. Grenade a whole bunch. Ooh, off-screen plasma hit. Lucky me. Whip there. I can't tell what kind of energy it has. That didn't look like it was very energy. I love how they just shit at all these little I'm really low on energy here, and I'm gonna try to... Okay, so... Oh yeah, there I'm trying to fire the fucking plasma and nothing happens. That's weird. Oh man, I'm getting grenaded and plasma. But like, it's not really doing a whole lot of damage, so... Grenade him back, plasma back. 30 AP, come on, finish it. The missiles with... Oh, it's got that extension thing where it disrupts the targeting of missiles in flight. That's a really cool thing I wish we saw in the rest of the series. Like that's a cool idea. Is just a different way of doing CWIS, where like you just disrupt all missiles around you. Cool ECM stuff. Oh, did I miss a jump cut? Oh, here we are in Missionari 4 and JV5. It's a cool looking build. So it's what did I see? MG and grenade and small missile or small rocket. I think that's rockets. It's about as bulky as my little Liev bot. And we're trading missiles. That's boosting. Shooting a whole bunch. And here I'm sort of struggling with the lockbox. It seems. Yeah, he's gonna be shooting them too. Wow, that shotgun actually, the shotgun rifle is fucking damage. I didn't realize how much damage that it can so quickly. Even overheated on next to me. Machine gun, return fire, I sort of just get out into that. It overheats me, but I overheat. Makes sense. Missile played. We're really in close combat here. Just, oh wow, look at that shotgun in close. Really up close to some fucking damage. Holy shit. Yeah, that shreds. God damn. Certainly better than any primary weapon. Like, you'd expect a shotgun that good to be a primary weapon. And likewise, a rifle this bad to be a secondary weapon. Well, I don't know. I can't tell if it's that bad or not, but whatever. If I were balancing this shit, that left-hand shotgun would be like, I don't know, have special lock or something. Deer Hunter! Yo, look at that! So it's got the Mark II Sawa, a grenade, think those are Volar legs. That's pretty awesome. 950 fucking, 9,500 fucking AP. Oh my god, that's rad. Got a Sire who's slinging Saw's grenades at me. I think it's got those big fucking stun orbits on it too. But unfortunately, you get in a turning fight here, and my turning is way better. I can die OBF and start the process again, I assume. Yeah, look at how much damage fucking missiles do to even something like heavy. That's crazy. Oh my god, the amount of like 900 damage on a heavyweight like that? Holy shit. Let me get in and yeah. That's bullying. That is bullying. Good dude. Oh man. Yeah. That's sad. Just sort of get in there and just boost around it. Like, that's why I think that quick turning was a step in the right direction, but why I think that the ground-based turn in 5th gen is superior, where you have quick turn but only on the ground, right? Only when you boost, cut boosters, and then like change your direction with a pivot like that, because that allows a heavyweight to still track you, but it's a trade-off of, hey, you're limiting your mobility. What is this? Benku Buster! He's got a missile, a PK, blade, I couldn't see what else. Oh shit, okay, so this is the Griffin build I was talking about. Decoy, just to see if missiles come this way. That's possibly aggressive. There's the missiles, and Griffin goes to time with AC rifle and just decoys the fuck out of things. It's actually pretty accurate too, isn't it? Really fast projectile, decent tracking. I mean, you don't need tracking if your projectile is fast. They blew up the tallest. Anyhow, I have 8,000 fucking AP, and I shoot you in the face and just cut you really quickly because Wake exists. Wake is really damn cool, in my opinion. Like, ad boosters are really fucking cool, mostly on the core games. I think they're a really interesting balancing proposition because you can make heavy builds like this very fast, or at least like moderately fast, and suddenly you have something that's like well-armored and well-armed being very nimble, but at the cost of not having like back slots, which are usually reserved for like more specialist munitions like missiles. That's a pretty inconsequential fight. I don't think they'd even fired the PK at me, at least I didn't notice. But like, if you talk about ad boosters in, what the fuck am I talking about? For answer, like, that shit breaks the game. You go bonkers fast, dude. And that's just the speed of the game being crazy for the netcode. It just can't fucking compensate for it. Or rather, you can. It was designed to be, oh my god, look, it's the fucking Wakebound. Holy shit, look at the thing. Look at this beast. Like, how is this at what are we at, Missionari 4? That is a fucking monster of a build. How do you beat that? I guess I know how. I'm gonna bring out the Yiv bot and just flank it to death. And, probably pray. Like, look at how tanky that shit is. And yeah, speaking of Wake, like, this is also breaking ad boosters, right? Because look at how fast this fucking thing is. Look at that ascension. Look at how fast this is. I'm like, oh god. And I see it coming at me, and I just start firing missiles at it and back it off. And of course, it's super tanky, so look at how little damage my missiles are doing. Of course, it's got X core, right? So it's shooting down the missiles. And then here it is, in close combat with a very light medium weight, and I can't get the fuck out of the way. I'm getting chewed the fuck up. Oh my god. By that machine gun sniper rifle combo, and it's right here, it's right back, yo! It's coming after my ass. I'm getting stuck on buildings, I'm flustered, heat's getting high, I burned my entire energy bar trying to get the fuck away from this thing. I'm in close, look at that, that was like 2k damage in a split second. Just racking up on it, I'm desperately trying to flank this thing. It has wide shell lockbox, and I have standard. I am really fucked, I've overheated it. It's also overheated, I mean, yeah, I've overheated it, I'm overheated. I'm fucking desperate here, look at this. Super close fight. This is just a damage risk. I can't get out of its lockbox. I have less AP than that. I'm like, okay, here's my chance. I gotta glide just out of the way, and yeah, we just flank it just barely long enough to get the shots into it. Shots pumped into it from off screen that kill it before I burn to death. Damn. Okay, good game, Wake Tank. You abomination. So yeah, there you go. That's ad boosters. Just causing things to have really sort of crazy and maybe unintended interactions. You go double edge with a J. So this guy's got MJ800 and a fucking back grenade. That's cool. Yeah, holy shit. So it's super dangerous, super fast, super dangerous weapon set that wants to be in close combat, and it can track you in close combat pretty easy because wide shell FCS. Yeah, nasty build. And that's probably just like an unintended part combination on the part of the developers. They were just like not thinking that people would do such a thing. And speaking of which, like this is another instance of like a part combination that just doesn't make sense that this would be that good. Like technically I only have like one weapon shooting, but because I'm throwing shit tons of missiles and backpedaling, it just somehow works. I only fired like what, 6 fucking laser shots? Or no, how many was that? 16 laser shots? Comes up pretty quick. Yeah, what the fuck was that fight? Too fast for me to even talk about it. Goodbye, Double Edge with a J. Alright, Missionari 5, Mission 2, BB. Or no, Fury 2? What? Oh, yo, it's Gilbert's build, holy shit. That's cool. So I see that and I'm like, okay, we've got to do something with this. Bring it the oh my god, I tried the plasma SC on this shit? No way. Yeah, okay, I brought my Wake thing. Yeah, I was like, I don't want to get flanked if I'm fighting Gilbert's shit. Yeah, I think I built the Wake build just to have something in case, like... Yeah, in case I saw something like that where I'm like, okay, I'm fucked if I don't fight this with something that's like of similar power level. So this is BB, he's like an RJ or something. It's what, a Zook or something? So I'm busy talking about Gilbert's little like light quad thing. A little gremlin of a beast that gets above you, gets behind you, gets on your flanks, and just machine guns and shotguns you to death. Like, that thing will get in, and when it gets in, you're just on a timer for whether or not you can finish it in time. It's kind of just how this thing works. Yo, I get overheated because I get those lighters, because it's fucking idiot. Thankfully, my weapon set does a lot of damage. Oh, it's a spread Zook! Yo, I love the spread Zook! Such a cool weapon, such a cool weapon. Unfortunately, it just doesn't have the damage to put down in this case. It's fucking fat and fast, and I do a lot of damage. Yeah, like that's a direct on hit. The spread Zook, it's just not really doing anything. It's a side hit, 2-shot hit. The spread Zook completely missing by a spread. That's sad. Cool weapon idea, not very competitive. It's the kind of thing that would be pretty easily fixed and made rather viable with just a couple of tweaks, I think. And I think that was evidenced in patch where we had spread Zooks being really strong for a little while. Like a rapid fire tubers thing. Okay, here we go. Fury 2. How do I beat this? I think I just backpedal it, don't I? Like, that's kind of how you have to beat these super aggressive builds. Because, I mean, you can't really cross over in AI, right? Like, they have perfect information about where you are at all times. So we're just going to circle it. Like, this thing just is going to keep going flanking us. And I'm looking for it like I'm looking for Gilbert. Yeah, thankfully my weapon set just does more damage. And better armor. Yeah, this is just a DGS race, and a little bit of flourish included with just spending an EM buff. Because I can fucking own the addition extensions. Even Glide Boost after it, like, I don't fucking have to. So yeah, look at it, it's really mobile, it hits above you. It's in all those nasty corners where your FCS just doesn't want to reach. Oh, he's actually putting a lot of damage in me, holy shit. But I barely survived. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's the danger of that shotgun up close. Shotgun machine gun just fucking wrecks. Same thing with shotgun sniper. This weapon is just really overtuned. I think just because they're on the left side, and they take advantage of the wide shell lockbox of that machine gun, which already does a fuck ton of damage and has good range and accuracy and fire rate. Just a little bit too much. D55. So this is a build that I can get behind. It's got, what, small howitzer and a machine gun? That's cute. Like, that's some peak story mode AC, and yet that's in the same bot pack as, like, you know, some of these other crazy monsters like Gilbert's AC. They demolish this thing in seconds. Oh, it's got the Exceed Orbit with machine guns too. Those are really cool as well. I'd like to see Exceed Orbit stories maybe if they're on the force somehow. Like a really nice feature instead of having any kind of blood boost mobility. Although I feel like mobility just beats it out either way because, like, what good is gun when you can just dodge? And there you have it. I think that's that's all, folks. A moment for me. See you later when I upload the rest of these? I don't know.